All right, good morning, folks. Welcome to Coffee and Craps with John from ProCraps. I'm sorry I forgot to to schedule the show this morning, last night. So sorry that if you didn't get the notification until just 5 minutes ago, it's my fault. Thanks to Duracell 8 for reminding me over text that I screwed that up. We got it figured out. So here we go. We're going to start off. Now, today I've got kind of a truncated show. I've got a doctor's appointment at 9, so I've got a hard stop here at 8:30. I got to get out there. Apparently my A1C is a little high, and they want to yell at me. So off I go to the doctor today. So we'll get this in quick. I definitely want to roll out more of a smarty pants strategy for you. So we'll jump right in. Here's where we are right now, by the way. The daily paycheck that we're doing. I'm trying all the strategies, right? I'm trying all the things that A, I like to play, or B, that somebody said you should probably try this. This is one of those things, right? This is Smarty Pants comes from Duracell. It's a come out martingale, right? We're actually trying to pummel the place bets on the come out roll. It's actually pretty interesting when you scope it down to that and then you just play it out like a normal strategy. It's actually pretty fun. I don't know if I would do it. I don't have this kind of bankroll, but it's a fun play. So far, we did good yesterday with it. The permanent press didn't do so well. I won twice, I lost once, and I felt like we were stressed out the entire time. If I had 10, 15K looking to win 500, maybe, but that thing was really, really volatile yesterday or last week. So that's kind of maybe one we're going to pull off the shelf. But the jackalope was great, and it was actually pretty easy. Anyway, here we go. Let's go roll out the Smarty Pants real quick, and I'll remind you of what that looks like. I think I've got a slide somewhere that shows me what the numbers on that one are. I don't know if I do or not. I don't think I do. I'll tell you what they are. It's actually a don't pass. Let's go to the table. I'll show you the table. It's easier that way. Before I do that, sorry, I'm going to jump around a little bit. Let's go back over here. Crapsee, if you want to play Crapsee today, the code is in the description. It's also here on screen. It's M4F4Z2. Matter of fact, let me go get my Crapsee app turned on for us so we can play together today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically reset it every day. Sorry for the not being as organized as I probably could be here. I'm going to reset it every day. Whoever's in there right now, matter of fact, I'm going to go to the group table. I'm going to remove all the people. Somebody cheated last night and won $23,000, which is fantastic. So I'll start it up right now. I'm going to be slow with the entering of the numbers in. Just, again, Crapsee is a tool. Remember this. I'm not going to ever show the stats, who won. I'm never going to show it. I don't care who wins. I set it at $1 table limit. It's basically a bubble craps machine. Buy in for whatever you want to buy in for. Practice your strategies on this thing. This is not to see who can post bet and make 20K because there's no prize money here. I'm never going to show your name on screen. This is literally me typing in numbers so you can play your strategies against my live rolls. That's it. See if what you do would have worked today. That's the entirety of this thing. So there you go. The table's on and open. Jump on in. I'm going to run back over there now. We're going to go ahead and play. We're going to play the Smarty Pants right now. So here we go. Switch to table view and give me a second here. Table with KPI. The KPI is ready to go. We have 1,076 rolls in so far, it looks like. Actually, it's kind of fun. I'm getting, on average, about 100 rolls a day in the morning here. Purely, I'm hucking them, right? This is pure randomness. And at night, I'm doing my 100 rolls a night of trying hard to be somewhat under control. We're about the same. It's interesting. We're actually looking like the actual spread of numbers in terms of the distribution is about the same. What I'm seeing difference is my controlled shots. Actually, I'm seeing more of a walk from average or walk from random with regards to roll length and rhythm, which is kind of the point. So I think we're going to have some interesting numbers to evaluate later on. All right, here we go. Let's get it out. So what's going to happen here is this. We have a 4-level martingale in the don't. It's 100 to start, 200 or 300, and then 700, and then 1,500. Okay, that's my don't pass martingale. If we need it, we need it. Okay, the box number stuff, we're going to go from 204 will be our first one. So 204 across. Let's get our greenies out here first. Okay, it's going to be 35, 35, and 42 in the middle here. There's our 204 across. That's going to be our first play on the come out. okay? Again, if we lose this, we're going in at 750. I think it's 750. We're gonna go in at, it's 1400 we go into, the next one. Again, the martingale is designed to double your last loss. I double it plus a little bit of love because I wanna make extra when I put myself at risk. We'll go 3 levels here. If we lose that, we're going out at 14 or 7,000 bucks. And if we lose that, we're gonna cry. So there it is. We're set up to go. Again, we're working the come out. Working. Let's make 500 bucks. We have a 527 on the come out. So everybody loses. 527, let's put this here. There's your 527, so we lose our don't. So that gets martied up to 300 bucks. Okay, we'll lose our 100 bucks. We're gonna lose the 204 across, and what I'm gonna do with this 204 is I'm gonna pull it down, but keep it close because I'm gonna go back out with it again later on. So I'm gonna pull it down neatly. There's 204. So now that martingale, let me get that typed in too. 527, get Crapsee typed in too. 527, okay. The next one we go to now is this 1400. And this looks like on the 4 and 10, it's gonna be 150. It's gonna be 250 on the 5 and 9 and 300 on the 6 and 8. So it's a huge step up from 204 to this. Okay, there's 300, there's 250, 250, and 150 on the 4 and 10. Now the 4 and 10 are gonna pay 300 bucks. Remember, we just lost 204. These will pay 300, these will pay 350. So I'm going after this thing and saying, well, we did get beat for 204. If we come back, we're gonna win our 204 back plus extra. And that's why I'm keeping the 204 stack is sitting right over here. If we get this win, we're gonna go right back out at 204 and play for our 2 hits. Okay, that's the strategy. So you see it, I'm gonna tease myself. I'm gonna put the 204 like right where I can see it. I'll put it like here, it doesn't really matter where. These are one hit and down guys. Here we go, let's get a number. How about a 426? 426 easy. There's your 6, let's put that in the Crapsee. 426, all right. So we're gonna make 350. So 350 bucks. I'm gonna pull this right down. This goes right back into the rack because it did its job. We're gonna take all these bets down. Right, the 1400 did its job. It got me back to health. I'll put it right back there in the rack, okay? I'm gonna go back out with my 204 and I'll explain this to you in a minute, 204. Let's get these set up. 35. One light over there. All right, and from 350, okay, 204, I'm gonna put 204 right back over here, 200, we'll get $21 and change. Okay, so there's our 204 that's out on the felt. Coming back to the rack is 125, 35, 46 $46. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all, right? So there's, oh, I'll put it over here in the profit side, right? So that martingale was scary for a second. We got back in the game and we have our little bit of profit already, right? So I make sure that when I Marty like that, I'm bringing profit back. Now we're still stuck eating that 300 bucks back there. We'll see how the don't pass plays out. The don't pass might be the one that worries us today. Here we go, roll 3. 325, all right. Now remember, the way we're doing this up here, 325, let's log that in. God, I need like a secretary to like log my rolls for me. 325 up here, these are all set up to pay 50 for one, okay? Every one of the bets. There's $1, there's 50. We're gonna same bet it twice. We're just gonna take 2 hits. 2 hits and we're done. Those bets will go off. Their job is to sit out here, grab 2, get out of dodge. There's one of the 2. 415 again, we got another 5. 415 the fever. It's gonna be hard to kind of traverse. Let's move this over here. All right, 415, a repeater, 415. That's a 415. We're done. We're gonna take a nickel. We're gonna get back 4 change. That pays 50 bucks for the $1 that we just paid. And the bets are off now. We've done our job. They get two bets. They're done. 204 made 100, which is great. 50% profit on our 204. Gotta love that. And we're out, right? Our Marty won for us. Our 204 won for us. I've got 100, 250 or so bucks in the bank. If I can get a 7 here, we're done. Let's have the 7 beat the 6. Look at that. Another one. 415. That's three 415s in a row. All right, I guess we had a 3-2 in there. But still 3 5s in a row. Come on. Crapsee, let's go. 4 1 5, let's go. There's an 8. 8 the hard way. 4 4 square pair, 8 the hard way. 4 and a 4. I'm going to go ahead and get Crapsee ready to go. Players look like they're all ready. 4 4 8. Let's go, Big Red. Do your thing. Let's get some Big Red action here and be done. Come on. Yeah, there it is. Here's old Johnny. Here's old Johnny doing his thing. 5 2 7 wins 300 bucks here on the don't. And again, I set up the don't pass martingale to also win an extra unit than what you expect. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to reset the rack. We went out for 3. We started with 1. Our rack is totally complete. Here's our 4-level don't pass martingale. Here's our 1, 2, 3 levels of pass line martingale. And in the rack, what I have in the rack is this. 1, 2, 300, 400, 25, 35, 40. I have 444. That seems like an angel number. We're going to leave it there, right? I could go back out again at 100 and another spread here, right? And if I did that, I can show you what it looks like, okay? If you want to, we can Marty it up. I really don't care. Matter of fact, what the hell, let's do it. It's D-Gen. We're D-Gens here, right? We're basically $64 or 66 bucks away from our goal. We're at 444 here. That's a great number. Let's go out again with $100 don't pass. Did I log this up? I didn't log this up. 527. I'll put the 7 in Crapsee. 5-2. Okay. Here's what's going to happen, right? If we get a point set, these are going to be on. We get a point set, we're going to win 50 bucks. We'll basically be at goal, right? If we don't get a point set, we have to Marty everything up. That next win, you know, is going to win 100 and whatever that was. We're going to be okay either way, all right? What the hell? Let's do it. Let's get our 500. Let's get 500 out of this damn thing and see what happens. Here we go. Coming out. That's going to be a 7, 527. See what's going to happen? We're going to lose 8,000 bucks now because I decided to be a degenerate. 527, we lose the 100. Back out for 3, okay? We're gonna lose our 204, which sucks big time. Let's take it aside. And I may do, let's see what happens here. I'm gonna get these all organized. Boy, oh boy, wouldn't you know it? Come out 7. There's our 204, and again, I'm gonna tease myself. I'm gonna put it right there where I can see it. It's coming out the next one. And we go again to our next level, our $1,400 level. Boy, this is that's a big one, isn't it? It's a big pill. 100, 250, 300 on the 6 and 8, 250 on the 5 and 9. Let's get the quarters out there. 50, 50, 50, and 50. There's our $1,400 across. Again, we are working. We are working. Boy, oh boy. Let's mark that 527 in there so we can see it. That's a 5-2 come out 7. All right, here we go. Here we go. Give me a number, please. There we go, baby. Hard 10. Couldn't have been any better for us. A hard 10. Now check this out. Hard 10. I'm gonna pull all this. This is gonna pay 300 bucks, right? Let's pull all this down. Let's pull everything down. And we know we're gonna get paid 300 bucks on that 10. Now, if I pay it 200, 300 bucks, I take a quarter and make it look like 4 nickels and 5 whites. There's 204. That goes back in the rack. Let's set the rack back up. There's our 1,400. There is our 204. I'll put this over here in the bank. And I can put our actual 204 back in the rack. The rack is now set and good, right? We've got 75, 85, 95, 96 bucks coming back to us as profit potentially, okay? What does the profit side look like right now? Let's take a look. I'm gonna get this all set back up again so we can see where we are. 1, 2, 3. There's 400, 300, 400, 500, and 25, 35, 36. Let's actually make those look like they should look. There's 2 blacks for 2 stacks of green. $510, 11. I miscounted. 510. Oh, and plus some more whites. Like $515 or whatever, right? 515 right now with a point of 10. Okay, I could. Let's actually mark the 10. 5 hard. And here's. I'm gonna go to chat with you right now. What do you do right now? You know my question, right? You know my question. Never pull a don't. They say never pull a don't. Ever, ever, ever don't ever pull a don't. You worked really hard to get past the come out roll. You got $300 sitting here, but I'm at goal. I got $500 in profit of it. If I pull the 300 back, let me show you what happens. My bankroll goes right back to exactly where it was. Don't pass martingales in place. Pass line martingales, or the box number martingales in place. I got 500 in profit. I'm done. I did my job. I'm at goal. Discretion being the better part of valor. I should pull the 300. If I'm smart, I made my goal, right? Don't do the mathematical stupid thing and pull the don't down, right? Is what people say. But hell, I'm at profit. Why wouldn't I do this, right? Why wouldn't I? If I again, we can go full degen, play this thing out, and see if we lose $300. Now I'm back in there for more. I won't go back on the other side again, right? That's the thing. We made this did its job. We got our profit, right? Never pull a don't. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna be degenerates and play it out. But I'm telling you right now, if this is me at the casino with my actual paycheck, I'm taking $500 to hell home, right? You're gonna martingale things up. You got to be ready to make a tough decision. Let's go for a 7 here. We got it. We got a 4-3-7. We got lucky. We got lucky by being degens here and made extra money. There's a 4-3-7 that pays 300. So we did good, right? That's not the smart play. It's the mathematical play, but in terms of actual human money, probably not the best decision. Another $300 extra in profit though. So our profit for today is actually $8.15. These five whites turn into a red. That's $8.15 for today. Good work, Mr. Duracell. Great job. There's the Crapsee table is now off and going away. That was fun. We had to sweat twice. We had to level up twice, and having $1,400 out there ain't easy on the soul, right? For most people, but what the hell, it's fun. All right, let's go back over here. Let's see, where are we? I want to talk about all the new stuff. Let's go over here. I think that's going to show, right? Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Sorry. There we go. How y'all doing? All right. There was a. I have to put this up on screen because somebody wrote it earlier. It was Swerve. This is a great comment about last night. Down goes Sideshow. I can just hear Howard Cosell's voice screaming that. That was a great comment, dude. And wasn't that fun last night? I mean, I realize that I'm not a professional dealer, right? But I do my best, and we have a good time. And that they had bets everywhere. Both of them they were chasing each other around. And I'll tell you what, as a hybrid rule set, it's hard not to follow the leader kind of thing. And they did a really good job of working the don't come and the don't pass and the odds. And you know, Chris had a move there where he had this don't come went to an 8. He had massive odds on it. He regressed the odds back down. He got paid on the 8 later on. It was really cool. They did a great job. I think that they, even though in the end it was a shellacking, right? It was like whatever, 40% win for Chiro, and Chris went completely empty, lost all his money on that last roll there. It looks like an ass kicking when you look at the score, but they were literally right here the entire time. In fact, for a while there, Chris was ahead by a lot, and Chiro had everything out on the table. They went back and forth. It was fun. It was really fun. So I had a really good time dealing that. Because we're all friends and we got to shoot the breeze a little bit, but it was a good time. A good time was had by all, as they say. So that was fun. Looking forward to next week again. Doing it again this week. And I see this, by the way, Swerve, the Crapsee code again. It'll always be in the video description. From now on, it's always going to be in the description of the video. You can always look down there and get it. It'll be the same one every time. I'm going to basically reset Crapsee every day and use that same code over and over again. So once you have it, I'm not sure if you can, as a player, bookmark a group game or not, but you can bookmark it, and that's where that's going to be. So, all right, what time is it? 8:25. I got about maybe 5 minutes left, and I want to talk to you a little bit. Let's see, make sure I don't have any other chats, but I want to give you food for thought for tomorrow. If we do it. Yeah, Jerson, never pull a DP, place the point, lock it up, right? Totally could have done that. I totally could have locked that up. Again, you're at $500. Locking it up there would have looked like, what's the point, 10? We could have put like, I don't know, 250 out there and won 50 extra bucks or won an extra 150 bucks. So that's the smarter play. But again, be in the moment, right? Be in the moment. You're already at goal. You got to play that DP correctly. Skill and Luck has a question too that I want to make sure I don't miss there. Let's see. Go half. Yeah, I think we're talking the same thing, Skill. The profit there was, we were at one point we're at 515 in profit, and we had the 300 bucks out there. So we could pull. Yeah, you're right. You could have pulled half the 300. As Duracell says, we could have placed the point for like 250. It was a 10, so we could have placed it for like 250. Right, which would have won 500 if the 10 rolls, which is an extra 150 or extra 200 bucks over the don't pass. Don't pass wins, you win 50 bucks extra. That's a way to do it. We just played it out straight up, but you could do it a bunch of different ways. That's an interesting craps conundrum you get yourself into when you're doing a play like that. All right, one more thing to talk about, I think, actually before I get out of here, is this. The Pro Craps party, I don't know when to do it. It's either gonna be Thursday night or Friday night after Friday night fights. I wanna do a 300 subscriber celebration with you all on the Pro Craps channel. Probably, I'm thinking Friday night after the fight. I don't know. It really depends on work. I got so much going on at work, and tomorrow's going to be a really, really, really busy day. So we'll see. But we got to do it this week. I want to do it before I go to California and lose you for a week. So there's that. Now, the question I want to ask you is this. Go back to the table. Let's go back to here. And I'm not going to roll, but let me zoom in. And I want to ask you this question. Let me get the martingale rack out of the way here. Good win, Duracell. That was that strategy is pretty fun, actually. I know it's a little bit degen, but man, it's good to get your adrenaline pumping in the morning like this. All right, my question to you is this, and I struggle with this, and this is legitimately a thing for me. I struggle with this when I play craps all the time. And here's what I want. I want to be at huge levels. Right? And it's hard to get there. So let me show you what happened in the game last night that I played in with Jeff. So Jeff invited me in. My phone was dying, but I made it through one shooter at least. And here's what I played. I played this strategy. I went 320. The point doesn't matter. Matter of fact, I'll move the puck out of the way. I played 320 across. And what I wanted to do was get to like a goal strategy of mine. Okay? And the goal strategy is the skill 66, but at the $100 level. I wanted to play the skill 660 because that thing wins you 500 bucks, okay? That's gonna be a thing I do, by the way, as a daily paycheck strategy, right? Bring $10,000, play the skill 660, win 500 bucks a day. I wanted to get there, but I didn't want to drop 660 out of my rack, right? I'm comfortable with $1,000 bankroll in a tournament style thing, doing 320. I'm okay with that. 1/3 of my bankroll, that's an okay level of risk. Okay, and what I did last night was this. We did this exact strategy, which I showed you yesterday. I took a $70 win somewhere. It doesn't matter where it came from. It was 70 bucks. I think I hit a craps number. It doesn't matter where it came from. What I did was I pulled the 4 and 10 in, down by a unit, and in one. So I went from 50 to 75 on the 5 and 9. I took my win and stack that up as well. And I took the 20 bucks. I think I used the 20 bucks to get the hard ways or whatever it was. That part, this is bonus, who cares money, right? This 20 bucks, I'm basically throwing it into the ocean. Doesn't matter, okay? That was my first move. These then looked like blacks, okay? There I am. Then we got a second hit of 70 bucks, 50, 70 bucks. This time what I did was I moved it in again. I made the 5 and 9 look like 25 bucks. And I moved this in and made the 6 and 8 look like 150. And again, I had a pile of reds. I think I might have pressed up the hard ways. I've got 50, 60 bucks sitting there in red chips, but I had them all in play. I was doing craps bets and everything else. Again, this, we'll look at it here in terms of the profit play because I'm going to use it in a minute, okay? But last night I played it. Here's the question. So I hit a 6. He rolls a 6. It's 175. Okay. Now look at my total money. Let's take a look where I am. Went up for 320. By the way, there's 320. In case you're curious, there's 320, and look at the profit I've got, right? I've got 100, 200, 275, essentially $300 in profit. That's not a bad little play right there, just on its own. But here's the deal. I wanted to go out at 660, so check this out. I can do it. I can basically go out here because I've got 300, 400, 500, $600 between my greens and my reds. So dig this. Now, if you're at the casino and you're playing with your actual paycheck, $300 ain't a bad deal, right? You might want to think about going home. I wanted to play this. I wanted to go 660 inside. Okay, so it's 150, 150, and this is what I actually did last night. 175, 175, 180. Now I had, as you saw, $630. I had to drop $50 more, which means I'm into this hand for 370. But I'm playing 660. And there's my question to you, okay? The title of the video today was, do you repeat? In other words, I made 320 off of my 320. Do I regress back to 320 and just do it again because it was so easy the first time? That's option one for you, right? Option two is stay at that level and just keep building. Option three, regress down to 160 across. Lock up extra profit. Option four is switch to something else. Now I'm playing at 660, which is the number that I wanted to be at in the first place, for half. This is a super aggressive move in a tournament play with half my risk. If I lose this bet, I'm only out 370. I'm still out a third. I'm risking a third of my bankroll to go in super hard. And what happened last night was this. We hit it, right? We hit for 210. Jeff hit an inside number. We dropped $10 and I went to 880. Okay, so it looked like this. We went all the way up. We took this. Those go to 20. The 6 and 8 go to 240. Right? Let's get blacks for those. We went to 240 on the inside like this. 220. Ah, crap. Come on, John. Works out perfect, obviously. 240. He hit another inside number that paid 280. Which was great, right? 275, 280, and I'm out, right? The skill 66 takes 660 and turns it into $500 because when you bring all this back, this is exactly what I did. I went down to 160 after this hit. I regressed it down to 160, but check this out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 50, 60, and you're at 1, 2, 3, 475, $500. The skill 660 is a $500 win when it pays. So last night, that's what we did. I went out with 320 and turned into 500 plus whatever that is, 500, and I turned into like 750 or something like that in like 6 rolls. The question is, when you go from 320 and your first move worked, my first move worked, do I reset at 320 and do it again? Do I go down to 160 and try something completely different? Do I take all those winnings and reinvest them and go in heavy like we just did here? That was the move last night. It was a good move that worked out really well, but I struggle with this at the actual craps table because I'll do this a lot, right? I'll do it with the actual $66, right? Skill 66, you're at, you do it, you're at 44 inside with $5 in profit. I have considered just resetting 66 and doing it a second. It worked once, let's do it again, and rebuilding it. I've considered doing that as a full press and going back out there the second time at 88 and working 88 to 132 and back down to 66. And lift it up or pull it back. It's always a struggle for me. So I think tomorrow what I want to do is roll this out with all those options in place. We'll do a rollout where I've got the 320 and let's get our 3 hits and make some decisions as a group. So think about it as a group, what you would do with that. What would you do in that situation where your first bet series worked perfectly, right? And that's where I again, personally, I struggle here because I feel like I'm almost at goal. If I buy in for $1,500, that $300 isn't quite goal, right? So what's the next move? Is the next move to regress to 160 and build and hope for a monster? Or go back out there at 320 again, basically being even in the hand with my profit and hoping I can make another 300, then I'd be at 600 and I'm out. tough decisions to make, right? And that's, again, you're depending on those damn things to work out for you. But that's what I've been thinking about for a couple of days now. And I was looking forward to playing last night because that's the way I play tournament play. When I do tournaments, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to do as aggressive as I can for as short as I can and get the hell out of there, right? And make sure that I can play. In a tournament, you want to play from the lead. You don't want to be trailing, right? As Chris and Chiro will tell you, playing from behind is really hard in a tournament, right? So again, that's an aggressive move that I did. But in real life, I do that all the time, right? I'll do it all the time where I go from wherever I started. And I'm like, well, now what do I do? I made part of it and that worked. Do I keep at it? Do I reset my bets? Do I replace them? Do I go to something different? And it's always like, damn it, it's tough. It's tough. And that's why this is why craps is the greatest game on the planet, right? This is because you got to think a little bit. So anyway, I'm gonna leave that to you. I got to go. I got to get in the car, get to the doctor and get yelled at here. But y'all think about that tomorrow for the show. We're going to run that idea again. We're going to run a strategy. We're going to hit probably half our goal and make a decision. Do we reset it? Do it again? Do we repeat the process from a higher level? Or do we change into something different and use that to fund something hyper aggressive? Okay, I don't think that sitting there 320 across and pressing to black is ever going to work, right? It can work on a super great roll, but you can take advantage of a 6 or 7 roller by doing what I just did. That was a 7 roll deal that we made almost $1,000 on last night, and I think you can do it. But you got to think about like what's the best use of that profit. Anyway, there it is, guys. That's all I got for you today. Let's see. I want to. By the way, Midmo, I got to put this up. This is a great comment. We made, how much was it? $130 last night in donations. The next match will be Tuesday, by the way, next week. Either my channel or Jeff's channel is going to host it. I don't know who's going to deal yet. I'm trying to think about, I want to get some of the smaller channels to deal in the table window there. But yeah, we rocked up $130 towards the cure. I know Jeff has got I think Jeff's raised $900 or $800 with his live rollouts for the cure for cancer. We're gonna roll into the 24-hour telethon already with about 1,000 or more in donations between this battle and Jeff's what he's doing. And Chiro has also donated. He's got a set of earrings, I think, and a watch that he's done for us for the cure to auction off. So that thing is going to be huge. I'm expecting to talk to David hopefully soon and get this thing figured out. So anyway, I got to go. I'm gonna be late for my appointment. Love y'all. Great to have you here again. Sorry about the late notice this morning. I totally screwed that up. But anyway, I'll see you probably tonight for practice. For sure tomorrow morning again for coffee and craps. Think about the question. Your strategy worked. Your 3-hit strategy worked. What are you doing next? Are you running? Are you regressing? Are you going to stay where you are and repeat it? Or are you going to press that thing up and do something more aggressive? A lot of options there. So think about that and we'll talk about it in the morning. Y'all have a great day and I'll see you later. John out.